So you will say the formula now. What is the difference between the given set of values xi minus yi. If given two set of values, no, the difference between those will be called as our d. Okay, d bar will be equal to summation of d by n. Now what is the degrees of freedom for independent data? N minus 1 into for independent data n1 plus n2 minus 2. Independent means that any two set of samples. So degrees of freedom will be n1 plus n2 minus 2. Paired data n minus 1 because we are going to take only one sample. So that the degrees of freedom will be n minus 1. All these points are important, ma. Formulas are very, very important. Okay, just you are going to apply the formula, you are going to use a calculator and you are going to write a conclusion. That's the only part you are going to do. Okay, wow. Should we start with the problems? Are you able to recall? Did they give you any question, ma? No. Okay. So take down. So take down. Two salesmen A and B, two salesmen A and B are working in a certain district. Are working in a certain district. Full stop. Certain district. D-I-S-T-R-I-C-T, district. Full stop. From a sample survey. Conducted by the head office. Comma. The following results were obtained. State whether there is any significant difference. In the average sales between the two salesmen. Average sales between the two salesmen. So take out the data given. You are given the information about the person A and person B. You are given number of sales, average sales, standard deviation, values 20, 170, 20, 80, 205, 25. So these are the data that is given for you. Okay. Now tell me what is given. First, what is the information given? Theoretical information You just said that before I ask anything, you said you are not knowing that. So you are listening. I know who will be the next person will be asking now. Explain. Out of this two, which is independent, which is parallel? Why is this independent? Which one is it? A and this one? Why? Single data. Two data sets. I will write some values. Then data. How you say it as pair? Because if you don't know this identification means tag, do you think that we will solve the problem under this topic? Is it possible? What is said here is 100% right by accept. Tell me what is about this one. Explain this also. What is said here is 100% correct. This one. Sit down. Now you tell me. Even though both of you are discussing, you are able to understand everything. So you will write the exam, you will get clear the subject. What about you? What about you? So already I told the instruction, both of you should not sit together. Is or no? Then why you didn't follow? Everybody want me to give the instruction? Come to the first page, sit down. Come to the first page. Here after the place is only that one, you should not change the place. Plan is there, so no issues. You can see this. Yes. So can you understand now how to identify? So entity we are going to discuss about two different persons. So this is an independent group. But here we are going to discuss only one person. But we are going to discuss this based on two different series of cases. Then in that case it will become as a parallel. Any doubt? Should we proceed? So now these are the first steps to identify. Large sample or small sample, single data or double data. Once it is double data, for mean alone we have two formulas. That is independent or pair. You have to identify that one. Okay, should we proceed? So what is the step 1 you have to write? Hypothesis procedure, what is the step 1? H naught and H1. What will be H naught? What is H naught? U1 equal to U2. Always standard assumption. Hypothesis of no difference. For difference of mean, always the assumption will be H naught U1 equal to U2. No change in that. Okay, so start the solution. H naught U1 equal to U2. H naught U1 equal to U2. Now we have to decide H1. What will be H1 now? U1 not equal to. Why not equal? Because they asked to check whether the average is same or different one. Okay, they are asked to check which one is a better one. If they are asked like that, means either it will be greater than or it will be less than. Here simply they are asked to compare between the two average series. So we can consider that to be not equal to. So mu1 not equal to mu2. What type of test is this one? Two-tailed. Not equal to means two-tailed. So it is a two-tailed test. Now I will get a given data. So this test. They are going to write. So now we are given two set of informations. Now we are going to convert everything in terms of the notations. What is the symbol for sample size? Sample size small. Small z. Since it is two samples, we are going to write as N1 and N2. First for the person A. So for person A, the informations. Sample size N1 equal to 20. Average says, so H1 bar equal to 1 sample. Then you are given standard deviation, so S1 equal to 20. Now for the second sample, person B. The test statistic is t equal to x1 bar minus x2 bar divided by square root of capital S square into 1 by n1 plus 1 by n2. So to substitute in this formula, first you should know what is capital S square. So calculate that one. So capital S square equal to n1 s1 square plus n2 s2 square divided by n1 plus n2 minus 2. Here be careful now. In some problems to confuse you, in the statement they have given the variance. If they are given the variance, then what is the notation? S1. Standard deviation notation is S1. Variance, what is the notation? S1 square. Sample variance. Standard deviation. Square of standard deviation is Then you will say the column. T-distribution. What everyone answer? Are you able to look into the table? To take. Now the top of the table is given. No. This is the values for 2 take and this is the values for 1 take. Given or not given? Same answer everyone?
Same answer.
Yes. Shall we go for conclusion? What is the conclusion? What is the calculated value? Minus, ignore the sign, 4.6. What is the table value? 2. Out of this two, which is greater? This one is greater. Which one is greater, huh? 4. Ignore the sign. Okay. Compare this two value. Whether this is greater than this one or lesser than this one? Greater. If this is greater, means what you have to do? Accept or reject? Reject H naught. Either greater or reject H naught. Either lesser or accept H naught. So right. Since modulus of calculated value is greater than modulus of table value is greater than modulus of table value, reject H naught. Reject H naught. Now give me the conclusion. Now reject H naught means what you are supposed to check whether there is any significant difference in the average sales between the two salesmen. Okay, you said that H naught is rejected. So you are accepting H1. So whether there is difference or no difference? No difference. Because we said that it is not equal. So not equal means difference or no difference?
No difference.
You are accepting that mu1 is not equal to mu2. So whether the difference exists or no difference? Difference exists. Not equal na remain same करेगा ना ना remain different नहीं लेगा. Different. So how we write the conclusion? You are accepting H1 not equal. So difference or no difference? Difference. Why you are confusing simple things like this, ma'am? Not equal to that practice would be difference or not difference? Difference. So right. Hence, there is here significant difference. Hence, there is here significant difference in the average sales. In the average sales between the two salesmen. Between the two salesmen. Between the two salesmen. Can you understand the first problem now? Read out. Read out. Next problem. In a certain experiment. Next problem now. In a certain experiment, a set of in a certain experiment, comma, a set of 8 pigs, P-I-G-S, pig, 8 pigs are used to compare the two types of pig food, F-O-O-D food, A and B, comma, observe the following result. Observe the following result of increase in weight. Observe the following result of increase in weight. Full stop. Can you conclude that food B is Okay, continue. So read the statement what is given. The discussion about what now? Pigs. You are discussing about given the information about pigs data. All the pigs are given two different types of food, food A and food B, and they have noted down the increase in the weight in them. Okay, wow. So first Azush should identify whether small sample or large sample, ma? Small sample or large sample? Large. Why large? Greater than 30 years. Then how many samples are taken? How many pigs you are taken for test, ma? You are taken only 8 pigs, no. Then how it will come under large sample? These are the given numbers of the weight of all the 8 pigs. So how many pigs you are taken for testing? 8 pigs. So it is large sample or small sample? Small sample. We have decided that. After deciding that one, single data or double data? Single or double? You only have to discuss. Double data. Why double data? Because we are discussing about two food types, food A and food B. So it will become as a double data. Okay, wow. What are supposed to check? What is supposed to check? Whether the food B is better than food A. Okay, they have not mentioned that you make use of the average or standard deviation or nothing is mentioned. If it is generally given means you make use of your mean formula. Only if it is mentioned you will go for standard deviation. Otherwise all the general things are discussed only by comparing the average value. So you are going to discuss this based on average. So small sample, double data, you are going to apply our average value. When it comes to double data, we will identify whether it is independent or paired. Okay, whether it is independent or paired? Independent or paired? Why paired? Total how many pigs you have taken? 8 pigs. For the same 8 pigs, you are going to give 48 and 40. Okay, so you have taken only one set of sample, but for that sample you are going to give two different types of foods. So it will become as a paired data. Can you understand the difference, ma'am? Yes, weigh it out. When it will become as an independent? Paired set. Food A, a different set of 8 pigs. For food B, different set of 8 pigs if you are going to take this, then it will become as an independent. But here we are taking only one set of 8 pigs. For that 8 pigs, you are giving food A as well as food B. So it will become as a paired data. Identification is very important. Any confusion in that one? Should I start the solution? Start the solution. So for your reference, I am mentioning where is paired data, independent data. Now you will understand that when you sit alone and study, you should know which is independent and which is paired. Mention in bracket form your reference. Okay, so this belongs to paired data. What is the step 1? H naught, H1. A Rosma. So what is H naught? H naught mu1 equal to mu2. Right. H naught mu1 equal to mu2. What will be H1? mu1 greater than mu2. For the entire class I will put wrong. Then we plus 1 in the last class now.
minus
Formula is 1 by n minus 1 only, not n plus 1. Okay, now we look into the formula. We have to calculate D1. To calculate D1, you should know what the summation of D. Even to calculate A square, you should know what the summation of D square as well as summation of D. So first we identify all these things. Then what you can substitute and you can find what is your D1. What is D1?
x and minus
Difference between the x and y values. So whatever data is given, you consider the first one to be the x values and second one to be the y values. So D will be just the difference between x and y. Okay, form it as a table or row wise or column wise, your choice. Make it as a table, either row wise table or column wise table, your choices. Just you are going to find what is the D value. Practice. Do it. Find what is D. Difference 49 minus 52. 53 minus 55. 51 minus 52. 52 minus 53. 47 minus 50. 50 minus 54. 52 minus 54. 53 minus 58. 0. Okay, find D square. Now find the total. Add all these things, that will be summation of D. Add all these things, it will be summation of D square. Minus 60. Summation of D square. 40. What is this? Now substitute man, find first what is D bar and capital S bar. Find D bar. So summation of D is minus 16 divided by n. How many data are given? 8. So 16 by 8 is answer. Minus 2. Find capital S square. So capital S square equal to 1 by 7 into 44 minus of minus 16 the whole square by 8. Check it by written how to input in a calculator. You do it and give me the answer. Minus 4 point. Now how the answer differs. Now how it changed now? You said everyone is getting the same answer. That one mistake only we made it was fast and fast. Anyone now getting same answer numbers? Yes, should I proceed? Right. Okay, boys, it's enough. Continue the next step. What is the next step you have to decide? Alpha and degrees of freedom. So right, alpha equal to 0.05. Alpha equal to 0.05. Degrees of freedom u. What is the formula? N minus 1. Because there is only one set of samples. So n minus 1 samples. Get your table value. One day or two day? One day. So look into the one day. 1.89. 5. Table value. Look into the one day row. Alpha is 0.05. Yes. Now conclusion. Accept or reject? Reject. Why? Calculated value is greater. This is the calculated value and this is the table value. So that one is greater, so we are going to reject it. No. So right. Since modulus of calculated value is greater than modulus of table value, reject H naught. Reject H naught. So reject H